What's going on, everybody? Zanpak Musashi here, and today I like to say this for kind of much for the very first time I'm actually recording this out of this from my OBS, and this is the first time I'm actually doing this. So today is I want to talk about what the future is going to be for me for next year in 2024, and we're also be talking about what went down this past year in 2023. So So we had a blast this year. I have to say, we had a really good, fun time this past year in 2023. And I have to say, what a blast, what a year it's been. And just to say that I'm actually really grateful what we have done this past year, and we can go over a few things, what games we have done, and what things have happened over this past year. So, early this year in 2023 that we started off playing Dead Space. Now, I was looking forward to playing Dead Space, and I had been planning on this for pretty much for a long time and coming into about thinking about what I'm going to do for the new year. So we've been end up playing Dead Space and Dead Space 2, which is one of my top favorite Dead Space games. And then for the first time on this channel, I managed to play Dead Space 3 co-op with my friend and my brother all the way from Romania, who goes by the name of Ultrafit. And he's the guy who pretty much I've been talking to with and hanging out with for the past almost 5 years. And, it's been over 4 years since I've been with him. So that was pretty fun. And of course, we did Blood, the MS-DOS game. And this year, I would have to say, in 2023, one of my favorite games that I like to enjoy was Tales of Berseria. And you guys, anybody who knows me, I've been a JRPG guy for my whole life. And for the first time, I'm actually playing a JRPG and get the chance to play something that's kind of newer and kind of a little bit different. Because a few years ago, you guys remember that I played Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition back on PlayStation 2. Actually, no, PlayStation 3, sorry. Oh, there it goes again. So it's been like 2 years since I played a Tales game, and still enjoyed playing Tales of Vesperia, but the only downside it was the cutscenes and all that. And that was a lot of fun. And 2 years later, I get to play Tales of Berseria, which I never played before for the first time. Playing this from on PC was more great experience that we ever done. And another thing is that I'd like to mention about we did a lot of co-ops this year. I mean, man, we did Sonic Transform All-Star Racings with the community a few times, and of course we did play Revolt, and that was like five. I think it was like 5 times. I don't even know my last stream got accidentally deleted because that was a big mistake. And then there was a few times that I had to take the day off and I had to take sometimes off, even though I got sick or something big came up, but I managed to stream the next day. So I just wanted to say that this past year we also played, after Tales of Berseria, we played Tomb Raider Legends, and then we went to play Resident Evil 5 back in summer with Ultrafin, and that was a really fun time. Really was a really fun time between him and I playing co-op together. And I think to say, back to Tales of Berseria, we started playing it back on the 9th of March, and we ended it on June 30th, I called it. But June 30th was something that was a long session. 4 months of the JRPG, such as Tales of Berseria, was so fun. And then after with Resident Evil 5, then we went on to play in the game that I'm going to be finishing up later on today, because it is December 31st. This is the final year of 2023, and normally I don't live stream on the New Year's Eve, but for this one, I just want to finish this up. This shouldn't take more than just, almost a half hour to beat. But yeah, we were playing Tales of Zestria, because that was the newest game. That's a pre-sequel to the Tales of Berseria, and so far I've actually really enjoyed playing Tales of Zestria, but it's not as much as fun as I play as playing Tales of Berseria. And also, we also did Spook Xantober. We played Spook Xantober. We played some spooky games that we haven't played for a while. And if anyone asks me which one of my spooky games I really enjoyed mostly, well, first of all, I went back playing Darkwood with Raid. The dungeon was here for a bit, but he had for a short time being, but I managed to kind of get through for the 3 hours. But I really enjoyed playing Darkwood, and also I get to enjoy playing Alien Isolation, since it's been such a long time since I played Alien Isolation. The last time I played it was back on the PS4, almost a year or two ago. And also we played a lot of good spooky games like the Callisto Protocol that was gifted by Zapratz, all the way from Germany. Shout out to him for giving that game. And playing Silent Hill 2 on the PC, it was another good time. We did a lot of voice chats. We did a lot of hangout with the boys, and a lot of multiplayer sessions we did. Like I said, we did Sonic Team Racing. We also did Quake 4. We did Borderlands, and we did Revolt like 5 times with the DOS gaming community. And of course, we were hanging out with our good friend Bart, also goes by the name of DOS Gamer. And yeah, lots of interesting times we did, to say. And as the 2023 comes to an end, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all those who have been on my channel with me and been hanging out with me with a few years. I'm actually really grateful for you guys for supporting me. Even though with a small subscribe channel, but also with a small group of people, the good friends of mine, brothers, sisters, whatever you like to say, I support you. Thank you for the support. So now on to the what's going to be my new plan for next year in 2024. Well, if you guys know, actually this past year I did get a US passport. I did get a US passport this early this month. And I've been working on it for a long time, and planning to do what's the new future for me. So I would say next year I'm hopefully my plans to travel to the Netherlands, to Europe. I got a US passport that I've been dreaming to do this for a long time, and why not travel to the Netherlands to meet some friends of mine who I've been chatting with the DOS gaming community, who I've been known for almost 5 years. Because next year in 2024 in December, it's gonna be my 5th year. It's gonna be my 5th anniversary being in the DOS gaming community, and currently like to hang out with the guys who I've been chatting with, who's also been on my Discord in the Zaibatsu, which I've been created for a long time, for a while though. And I'm really hoping to meet all of them next year in 2024 in person. It probably might be taking a little while. I don't know how much months I'm gonna be planning this, but this is gonna be a long process. It might take me probably like maybe at least 6 months to a year, but there's a lot of planning. But this new year coming, the plan is besides him meeting people in the DOS gaming community in real person, but also looking for new things for me to do stuff in the outside world, where I go to places, travel to places, and hang out with a friend of mine who I usually talk to with. And next year I did plan to say that I'm going to be doing some MS-DOS retro gaming. That's going to be hopefully coming up and eventually real soon. And I did mention in that to play Resident Evil 6 with Ultrafan, but we'll have to think about that when the time comes. So in the meantime, that 2023 was a really best year for me. I will say it was a good year for me. And especially we had a lot of games we played. We had a lot of voice chats we hang out with, and a lot of people who we talk to and play with. It's all like being part of the family and being the community. And I really, really appreciate you all for supporting my channel back and forth. Those who come, those who go. But you know what? I appreciate everything what happened. So, yeah. So eventually I'm going to do one last stream in 2023 before we head on to 2024. I'm looking forward to what's going to be something new this year. So I cannot wait, and we'll see what's going to happen. I'm hopefully to travel to Europe next year. That's one of my biggest plans. And maybe something will happen to me in a good way in part of my life. We'll see about that. But the most importantly is I'm really looking for what is going to be the new thing coming up next in the new year that's coming. So, yeah, we did play a lot of good games. Played a lot of, we did a 4-month of JRPG with Tales of Berseria. I mean, man, that game is just, it's really into my skin. I'm looking forward to play future JRPGs, and I hope I want to share it with you guys. Even though you're not interested in JRPGs, they're fun if it's not your taste, but you can still hang out and watch the game. And what can I say? What can I really say? I got a lot of things. I'm not a good talker, a good thinker about this, but this is good enough. So, sorry, I've been looking over checking the time. So, it's pretty much almost about 1:20 in the morning, but by the time this video gets out, this is pretty much going to be the final video of 2023, soon going to 2024. So, once again, I like to say to all of you who's been hanging out with me for a few years, who's been hanging out with me on the Discord for a while, I like to say thank you very much. Thank you very much for all these years, these few years, and the supportive and the hangouts that you guys have given. I really appreciate it. I'm looking to see you guys in 2024. What is going to be the new big thing? Well, no. So, in the meantime, we're going to say goodbye to 2023, and we're going to move on to 2024. So, in the meantime, I like to say, everybody, this is Zanpack Musashi Gaming, also known as Zan, the founder of my Discord channel of the Zaibatsu Brotherhood Incorporation. Also, I go by the name of Zanpack Musashi, the Zanpakuto with the community, and my Discord is Zaibatsu, the DOS Game It, Slipgates Complex, and Silver Soldiers Counter-Strike Beta. I know I keep messing up. Counter-Strike Beta just slipped my tongue. So, as usual, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you always support my channel. And make sure the bell notification is on when you sub. And hope you guys will continue supporting my channel this year, like you guys this year. And I hope you guys will continue supporting my channel again in 2024. So eventually, it's freaking awesome. I like to do games what I like to do, and I'm going to continue doing that. So, in the meantime, I'm signing off. Everybody, have a good day, good night. I'll see you all later on the stream for a short one. But I'll see you guys next year in 2024. So, Happy New Year. And I'll talk to you all real soon. So, peace.